Hi there, basketball fans. CHSAA TV is on the air, coming to you live from the Coors Event Center on the campus of the University of Colorado in Boulder. It is the 2012 Colorado 4A and 5A boys basketball semifinals. This is the 91st edition of basketball here in the state in terms of the tournament. And our first game features the Lewis Palmer Rangers against the Valor Christian Eagles. You're looking at the Valor Christian. Valor is a team that is located in the southern metro part of Denver, Highlands Ranch, as they bring on their non-starters. You see number 21 there, that's Cody Tebow. He was one of the quarterbacks that would get some snaps for their football team that was the 4A champs, and were impressive in doing so. But in this game, Valor comes in as a number 2 seed against a number 1 seed in the Lewis Palmer Rangers. And Lewis Palmer will be in the black and orange as they announce their non-starters here for this afternoon's semifinal matchup. Lewis Palmer 25-1. The only loss of the season came in their first game of the season on December the 12th, and that was to Broomfield, one of the teams that's involved here today in the 4A semis. They lost that game 67-65. So here are the starting lineups. Valor Christian will start Christian McCaffrey at guard. If that name sounds familiar, yes, his dad is Ed McCaffrey, the former Broncos wide receiver. There's Marcus Wilson, also a guard, a sophomore, and another football player. Chase Foster is a good-looking sophomore, a lefty that can fill it up. Austin Sparks, their big man, he'll be in the post. And the other McCaffrey, Max McCaffrey, the senior, who's heading to Duke to play football, will start for Steve Rottello on the Valor Christian Eagles. They come into this game 23-2 with losses to Legend and D'Evelyn. And here's how Lewis Palmer will start things off. Jordan Scott, the younger brother of Josh Scott. You won't be able to miss Scott today. Justin Smith also gets a start. He's a 6'5" junior. Tyler Owens, another junior. Tim Hellwidge is a senior. And number 40 is the big man. There's Josh Scott. He's got this game, hopefully the finals for him. And then he'll be playing on this hardwood for the CU Buffaloes, as he signed for the Buffs last year, and that's where he heads to next year. Valor fans are here. Can't miss them in the light blue, and the Rowdy Rangers fans are in their orange. There are the fans for the Rangers. Sparks will jump it up with Scott. There's Josh Scott on the left. And he'll be part of the show, the All-Star game that'll be at the Pepsi Center on April the 6th. Lewis Palmer controls the opening tip. 8 minutes for the quarters. Hellwidge now around to Jordan Scott. And the 3-ball goes for the first points in the game. That's Justin Smith, the junior. So the Rangers, the favorites in this game, hit the first bucket. McCaffrey to his brother. They swing it across. McCaffrey now to Sparks. Puts it on the floor. Max will drive to the lane. Good pass to Wilson. They're going to call an offensive foul on Max McCaffrey on the drive. Tim Hellwidge got in the way of that and drew the foul. So McCaffrey on the charge. Pressure from Valor. Finally into Scott. There's Wilson with a little pressure on the junior guard. Smith, why not? Tries it again. Put back good for a 5-0 lead. Hellwidge makes it 5-0 as we're a minute in here. First of the two 4A semis. Here's Hunter. He's got a good shot. The lefty goes up. Dishes off. Max McCaffrey off the glass. And the Eagles get their first points of the game. Smith looking for the big man Scott. Down on the post, turns. Little dish underneath, and that's easy for Hellwidge again. So Hellwidge makes it 7-2. Hunter across the lane, turns, hits off the back of the iron. Jordan Scott corrals it. He'll bring it up. Kicks it out, gets it back. Gonna post up Wilson. He could do that all day, and 2 for Jordan Scott. Scott had 16 last Saturday, and the Rangers went over Pueblo Central, and Valor's gonna call a timeout, down 9-2. There's the head coach of Valor. You see him, that's his back, that's Steve Rotello. I mentioned his team 23-2. Those 2 losses came on January the 10th and then on February the 8th. They lost to D'Evelyn by 2 and then ended up beating D'Evelyn in the final game of their conference on February 17th. They beat them by 5, got a little bit of revenge. Valor's road to this Final Four. They beat Canyon City, a 10 seed, Pueblo West, a 6 seed, and then Kennedy by just a single point last weekend of the grade 8, a 5 seed. Quick start for the Rangers, up 9-2. Here's Christian McCaffrey, surveys things. Hunter's had some good looks, he just hasn't had a shot. Knocked away, Max McCaffrey. Quickly off the glass, and Max has the 2 buckets for the Eagles. Owens throws it away. Hellwidge says it was his bad. There's Lewis Palmer's head coach, Russ McKinstry. He has been here before, but has not been able to win it all. In fact, this is his 4th year in the Final Four. Hunter again can't get it to go. So Foster with the miss. Looking for the lob, and there's Sparks. Here comes Valor. Trailing by 5. McCaffrey down the lane. Foster. Blocked by Scott. Three minutes into the first of the two 4A semis. Josh Scott, high post, down the lane. And they're going to call travel on Scott. Number 40, a few steps. Can't miss Josh Scott, 6'10". As number 10 brings it up for Valor. Halfway through this first quarter. The Eagles could use a bucket. Brother Max sets the screen. Foster underneath Sparks, backs in, and they call a travel on the big man for Valor. Number 24 is Austin Sparks. A little bit of pressure from the Eagles. Owens, the junior, brings it up. Scott, turnaround, wide open. And off the front of the rim is Smith. Quickly, Max McCaffrey up all the way, gets the finger roll to make it 9-6. Jordan Scott gets hung up. Wilson with the steal, looking for help. Goes up, gets it off, can't get it to go. Christian McCaffrey battles for the rebound. And one. They give him the continuation. And the sophomore goes to the line for a free throw. There's McCaffrey, the point guard, leads the team in assists with 62 coming into this game. Hits the free throw, the three-point play, ties the game at 9. Kind of saw in the stands Ed McCaffrey and wife Lisa happy as they look on that play. Their sophomore son ties the game up. Owens to Jordan Scott, drives the lane, kick out. Josh Scott trying to get position on Sparks underneath. He'll move away. Kind of cleared things out, but Jordan didn't take the lane. 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Now here's Josh Scott. Knocked away. A hand from Foster. Got on it. Let's see who gets possession. It's the Eagles. Valor Christian's going to run. McCaffrey all the way. And Valor's erased a 9-2 lead and now lead it 11-9. Max McCaffrey able to just split the two defenders and hit for another bucket. There's Dad, Ed McCaffrey, right in the middle. And his wife Lisa to his left as they look on, watching Max and Christian get things done for Valor. They did it on the football field. Let's see if they can get to the finals here on the hardwood. The Rangers fans have come up from Lewis Palmer, south of Denver, between the Springs and the biggest city in Colorado, the capital, Denver. So see if Lewis Palmer can regroup with 3:15 and counting in the first. Hellwidge looks for an option, and it's a 3 ball that looks short. In fact, it's an air ball. Well, the Christian going to take their time bringing it up. Christian McCaffrey calls out the play. Sparks comes high post. McCaffrey into the lane. Too heavy on that shot. Jordan Scott the board. Jordan, the younger brother of Josh, has played his best basketball here in the playoffs, putting up 20, 14, and 16 points in the 3 games to get to this point. Nearly stolen. Scott a little bit of room. Kick out underneath. Smith, tough to the hoop, off the glass, won't go. Gets the board, able to lay it back in. 11 all. Max McCaffrey underneath. Foster hangs. Had it knocked away, trying to draw the foul. Valor Christian keeps possession. Cody Tebow will come on, and Chase Foster will take a seat on the bench with under 2 to go here in the first. Max, little head fake, throws one up. Can't get it to go. Scott the board. Owens to the big man, kick it out, wide open Smith again, got it! That's the 3 ball that he started the game off with. Justin Smith averages 12 per game, and he leads the Rangers with 8. He's got 8 of the 14. Let's take a look at the kick out for the 3 ball. Spots it up. Nothing but net for the junior Justin Smith. Lewis Palmer, 3-point lead. See if they can add to that here as we wind it down in the first quarter. Josh Scott draws the foul, can't get the roll. He'll go to the line for 2.
Valor Christian foul on number 24, Austin Sparks.
Scott's been held off the scoreboard. You go back to the game last week in the grade 8 against Pueblo Central when the Rangers dominated. Jordan and Josh Scott scored all the points in the first and third quarters for the Rangers, the two brothers. So Josh Scott on the board with the free throw. Give him 2 and make it 16-11 Rangers.
Substitution for Valor checking in the game, number 13, Taylor Longo.
Valor's going to bring in Taylor Longo, number 13. Looks like he's about an 8th grader, but he's a senior. And he can hit the 3 ball if asked. Gave it a look. Back to Christian McCaffrey. Now Christian. Jumper, got it. 45 seconds and counting. Lewis Palmer with a 3-point lead. Swinging around, they brought in Ethan Hollenbach, the senior, number 20. A minute or so of time on the floor for the Rangers. They'll hold it, probably looking for the final shot here, the first quarter. Jordan. Thought about a dribble drive. Here's Josh Scott all the way out. Now with 10 seconds, they'll probably set things up. Trying to get the high post pick and roll. Nope, 3 ball. Off the back of the iron. There's Josh Scott for the rebound. Can't get the putback, can't get that one. But look at Ethan Hollenbach come in and get the rebound, the old rebound, and throw it up for the last 2 points of the first quarter. Let's take a look at this final shot. Jordan Scott throws up the 3. His brother gets underneath for the board. Strong couldn't get it off the glass. Tried to tip it in with the left hand. There's Hollenbach to get it to go to make it 18-13. And we'll come back with the start of the second quarter here in a few seconds. But the Lewis Palmer Rangers, after a 9-2 start, leading it by 5 after a quarter. Mullen? Did you know? Your phone blowing up? Start of the second quarter, first of the 2 4A semis for the boys here in Colorado. And after the first 8 minutes, the Rangers of Lewis Palmer, a 5-point lead, 18-13 over Valor Christian. They got off to a 9-2 start. Valor tied the game up. It was 11-all, and since it's been a 7-2 run for Lewis Palmer. There's Foster, who can't get anything to go down here early on. Foster now 0 for 4 from the floor. Strong drive, but Justin Smith steps on the baseline. That'll go the other way. Here's Marcus Wilson. He'll drive. That's rejected by Smith. Foster trying to get one lined up. Finally hits. And he's got a good stroke. Keep an eye on Foster as he can heat up quickly. Valor within 3. Rangers out high, looking for Scott. Jordan Scott thought about it, moved to the left. Thrown away, and it's going to go the way of the Eagles. Nobody touched it. Josh Scott kind of gave a look like he wanted it inside. And Steve Rotello's team will take over possession with a chance to tie it with a 3. Early second quarter here in Boulder. If you were with us last night, you saw the girls' semis for 4 and 5A, and boys take center stage. Foster in and out. Back up by McCaffrey, and Smith with the rebound. Owens, outlet pass, Scott. Throws it away, Tebow picks it off. Little pass, Foster can't hold on to it. Good idea, but a tough pass. Russ McKinstry pacing on the Rangers bench. Rangers had no problem in beating Thompson Valley, Greeley Central, and Pueblo Central, all by at least 24 points to get here. Smith again open, short. Foster outlet McCaffrey. He might just go right to the hoop. He's done this, but holds up. Foster got it to go. Eagles within a point. Saw Scott trying to get off of that defense by Wilson. Lost the dribble. Reaching pretty far beyond the arc, and foul's called on Marcus Wilson on the reach in there on Jordan Scott. That's the third foul on Valor. Lewis Palmer's only committed one. We got 5.5 to go here in the first half. Good look for Hellwig. Got it. So Hellwig lights it up from three-point range. Sparks turns over Scott. Short on that. You know he had to be thinking about the big man coming up to try to block it. Jordan Scott down the lane, up, got his rebound, and gets it to fall for him on the putback. So Jordan Scott now has 4. Quickly down the other end, there's Christian McCaffrey to make it 23-19. And back the other way we go. Taken away by Christian McCaffrey. Jump ball, possession arrow the way of the Eagles. So Valor Christian will go back on offense as Lewis Palmer's going to bring in Ethan Riker, another one of their seniors, to spell Tim Hellwig for a little bit of a spurt. Actually, I guess possession goes to the Rangers. Tyler Owens, the 6-foot junior, running the show. Smith. Scott gets double teamed. Riker down the lane. Nice little pass, but Scott can't get it to go, but a foul. They call a foul underneath on Austin Sparks. Thought Ethan Riker might take that shot from outside, but then he went down the lane and dropped it off for the big man. And Scott's got 3 points, all from the free throw line. Another one from the charity stripe. So the Scott brothers each have 4. Their team's up 25-19. Foster, good one step. And they call the offensive foul. The charge was able to be drawn underneath.
Valor Christian foul number 22, Chase Foster. That's his first and the team's 5th.
So 5th team foul here on the Eagles with 4:15 to go in the second quarter. Scott, quick step, back to Riker, kick it out, Owens. He'll drive baseline, goes right to the hoop, puts it up, can't get it to go, McCaffrey the board. Wilson will push it. Tebow, good head fake, somebody's got to be open. Wilson gets his own rebound, long shot, long board. Max forced one up and didn't get much on that. Josh Scott Loses the handle, gets it back. Big man with the left hand. And that's his first bucket from the floor. Christian, little dribble drive on the step, and the jump shot is good. Scott down the floor, able to keep it in. Rangers by 6, coming up on 3 minutes to go in the first half. Smith thought about that three. He's got a couple here. Gives it up. They swing it around. Taken away by Max McCaffrey. He'll break it out. Max draws the foul and gets the bucket. And McCaffrey will go to the line. He'll have a chance to make it a 3-point game. Gets the steal. Dribbles the length of the court and got the spin and got it to go down. Hellwidge and Hollenbeck are back in for Lewis Palmer. Here's Max McCaffrey, and that free throw gives him 11 in the first half, 11 of the Eagles' 24. Three ball, in and out, and it goes down. That's a shooter's touch as Smith gets another one to go. 2.5 to go here in the first half. 6-point lead for the Rangers. Tebow's got a good look and a good stroke and gets it to go down to cut the lead in half. Back and forth we go. Jordan Scott. Smith, baseline. Offensive foul. First on Smith, 13th foul in the first half. The Eagles have a chance to tie it up again. They were down 9-2. They tied it at 11. Since then, it's been Lewis Palmer by about 6 or so. Wilson, not there. Scott, the rebound. Leaves it for his brother. So we're under 2 to go in the half. Jordan Scott gets the pick to the lane. Up and off the glass for 2. Jordan's got 6, just like Josh. Foster stops, pops, can't get it to go. If he wanted to hit that shot with about 1.5 minutes to go. Lead is 5 for number 5, Jordan Scott on the Rangers. Underneath, Josh Scott. That looks a little bit too easy. The big man misses but puts it back up and in. Lewis Palmer by 7. You see the time coming up on 1 minute to go in the half. Tebow's not going to put that up, but he brought the big man out. Wilson now. Stop, pop, Christian McCaffrey, tip in. Nice job by Chase Foster. And Foster makes it a 5-point game. Seconds and counting. Scott on the dribble, picks it up. Underneath to his brother Josh, trying to muscle his way in, double teamed. And a foul called on Cody Tebow. Tebow McCaffrey came over to double team Josh Scott. Valor fans thought that maybe Scott threw an elbow, but the foul's called on Tebow. His first. The good news is no players are going to be in foul trouble as we head to the second half. There's only been 9 total fouls called in the game. Smith, Scott had his hands up. Let's see if that goes off. That goes off of Ethan Riker. Let's see if Valor just settles down, tries to get the last bucket of the half as they send in Longo, who's a sharpshooter. They take Wilson off. Yeah, I think Valor's going to go for the last shot here as we're at 20 seconds and counting. But down 5, see if they can cut into the deficit. McCaffrey holds it up. Foster, tough shot, short again on that jumper. Valor's going to get another shot at it. There's Longo. Little head fake, back out. McCaffrey, 5 on the clock. Can't get it to go. Big rebound at Hellwig, and that's not going to go as we end the first half. So the Rangers head to the locker room, the favorites in this game, and leading by 5 over Valor 34-29. They got off to a quick 9-2 start. Eagles got back into it. And as we hit the half here at the Coors Event Center, it's a 5-point lead for the Lewis Palmer Rangers. You're watching CHSAA TV. It's halftime of the first of the two 4A semifinal games of the Colorado 4A and 5A Boys Basketball Championships here at the Coors Event Center. And after the first half, it's Lewis Palmer with a 34-29 lead on Valor Christian. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the Eagles. They come in as a number 2 seed. And that's Christian McCaffrey, their point guard. His brother will give him a high five as he converted on a 3-point play. This one's knocked back to Chase Foster, who's got a nice little release. The lefty hits. And Max McCaffrey went the length of the court a couple of times. He's a slinky guy. He's a slasher. And we look at Lewis Palmer. That's Jordan Scott, the younger of the Scott brothers. He ended up with 6 points in the first half and 5 rebounds, but it was Justin Smith who lit it up from long range and came up with a couple of threes. Here's a kick out, another 3 from Hellwig as we get ready for the second half. So let's give you a few numbers as you see the score. Justin Smith's 11 points leads the way for Lewis Palmer. Josh Scott has 8. Jordan Scott has 6. Tim Hellwig has 7. And for Valor, it's Max McCaffrey with 11. His brother Christian has 9. So 20 of the 29 points from number 10, who you see on your left, and his brother, number 34. Right in front of us here, midcourt. Eagles get things going here in the second half. Lewis Palmer lost 1 game. That was to Broomfield. They'll be in the next game. Broomfield will, as Sparks is a little soft on that shot in the middle. Thought he might have drawn a foul, but didn't. It won't go. Now, Lewis Palmer lost their first game of the year by a bucket. And they've run the table since, trying to continue on to the finals. Scott kicks it out. Hellwig shoots, gets it. Oh, nothing but net. Hellwig now with 9. McCaffrey swings it to Wilson. Sparks hasn't really been able to get untracked. Here's Max McCaffrey. Christian going to try a long-range jumper. He misses it, and Scott with another board. Josh Scott has 6 rebounds now in the game to go along with his 8 points. He averages 29 points a game. That's what he had in the last game for the Rangers as he takes a shot from long distance. McCaffrey corrals it. Wilson pushing it. Foster. I think he traveled. No, they're going to call a foul on Hellwig. So Hellwig with his first foul. And that's the first foul of the half. Christian McCaffrey, 1 step, and he draws a foul. Another quick foul on Lewis Palmer. That one will go against Tyler Owens.
That's his 3rd and the team's 2nd.
And with 3 fouls, Owens is going to take a seat, and Hollenbach will come back on. So 3 fouls on Owens as we're a minute and a half in. Oh, nearly a steal by Smith. He runs over the official right in front of the scorer's table. Christian McCaffrey, a little bit of speed, kicks it out. Jordan Scott with a steal. Scott taking it all the way off the glass, won't go. And a foul called. Looks like it might be on Marcus Wilson with a slash on the arm. Yeah, it is on Wilson. That's his 2nd.
And the team's 1st of the second half.
Justin Smith to the line with his 11 points. He'll shoot 2. The Rangers try to go up by double digits. First is good to make it 38-29. Lewis Palmer's big lead in the first half was 8. They're now up by 9, their largest lead of the game. Foster stops, pops, the lefty got it.
Pass hit by Foster.
Chase Foster, the sophomore, who's 6'5", can fill it up to the tune of nearly 14 a game. He's got 8. Jordan Scott right to our left, running over a couple of chairs, playing the hustle game. And the officials asked him if he was okay, gave him a head nod, and here we go. Wilson will bring it up for the Eagles. They're down 7. McCaffrey kicks it out. Wilson's got a good look, throws it up, and he hits. So Wilson able to hit to make it 38-34. The three-pointer gives him 5. Actually, it's his first bucket of the game, that three-pointer. Smith hits again for the Rangers. Up and down we go. Wilson tries it again. That's off. Around the back comes Foster. And he misses that shot. Foster was 3 of 10 in the first half, and I think he's only hit a bucket here in the second. Smith, good! And just like that, the Rangers are back up by 9 again. McCaffrey had a step. It's blocked by Smith. But he gets it back, and the foul's going to be called. I think it's called on Jordan Scott, yeah. On the reach in after he lost it. Let's take a look here. There's McCaffrey with that block by Smith. But McCaffrey got it back. So the Eagles will inbounds the basketball under the hoop. Max, quick step. He's quick. Draws a foul, too, off the ball, off the shot. Now they're going to give free throws to McCaffrey. So Hellwig with the foul. Max McCaffrey at the line. He'll shoot 2. Good on the first. Short on the second. And white ball, Lewis Palmer takes over, up 8. They have not led by double digits. A little bit of pressure from the Eagles. Owens back on. There's Christian McCaffrey, nearly had the steal. He does. So Christian McCaffrey with the steal. Another possession for the Eagles. Off the screen, thought about it. Sparks couldn't get a handle of it. Max McCaffrey does, and he's in for 2. Quickly down the floor, Smith, blocking foul on Tebow. So Smith draws the foul. He's got a game-high 17 as we take a look at Christian McCaffrey. That pass gets away, but here's Max. And he saw the opening to the hoop.
Justin Smith at the line to shoot 2.
Rangers have 17 to the 43, make it 18 to the 44. And Smith again, the junior, in and out. But Scott gets the rebound. Trying to go up strong, throws it away. Tebow holds up, poked away. Jordan Scott has his brother. Now it's poked away again by Christian, who's got some good hands for the sophomore. So as you see, just about halfway through this third quarter, and Lewis Palmer with a 7-point lead in the basketball. Swinging it around, Scott underneath. Smith, short on that one. There's Max McCaffrey on the run, has some Eagles in front of him, but he goes all the way and it gets blocked by Hellwig. Helwich dribbles it back up. Well, this game is Harry-Carry right here now. Foul on Max McCaffrey. Let's take a look at the block as the Eagles ended up on a little transition. McCaffrey takes it all the way, but Helwich comes up with a nice block.
Max McCaffrey. That's his second and the team's third.
Second foul on Max McCaffrey. He's the leading scorer for the Eagles with 14. Josh Scott with sparks on him. Down the lane, kick out. And a 3-second call on Josh Scott. I think he thought he was going to get the basketball back from number 31 Riker and kind of just sat in the lane. Tebow off a screen. And another one. Down the lane all the way. Blocked by Scott. And the big man with a big rejection. You see the clock, about 3 to go in the third. Christian McCaffrey loses the handle. See if this turnover results in points for the Rangers. They're up 7. 9's been their large lead. Underneath, Scott. Good pass. First bucket for Owens. Tyler Owens finally on the scoreboard, but it's not his job. As Josh Scott, the big man, picks up a big assist. Foster spots up. Long on that one, but a foul called underneath. That's Josh Scott's first foul of the basketball game as we come up on about 2 minutes to go in the third. Tebow, head fake. Foster come across, fade away, got it.
Basket by Foster.
McCaffrey ball hawking, thought he might have gotten a steal there. Out to Scott now. Big man put it on the ground and to his brother Jordan all the way down the lane, blocked by Sparks. Off of Valor, it looks like. Lewis Palmer's basketball. A skip pass all the way across and off the hands of Jordan Scott. Minute 36 to go in the third. A little sloppy here in the latter stages of this quarter. Helwich back on. McCaffrey takes his time, bringing it up over the timeline. Foster had to get rid of that. He had a hand in his face. Knocked away by Josh Scott to Jordan. 2-on-1. Bounce pass. Tough one. Helwich. High off the glass. Sparks. Can't get a handle. Jordan Scott does. Little put up. Off the back of the iron. Now we're down to a minute to go. McCaffrey. He throws it away, trying to get it to Sparks. Rangers protect the basketball. See if they go for the last shot of the half, of the quarter. Up 46-39. They led by 5 after 1, 5 at the half. Here they are playing a little keep away from Valor. Eight on the clock. Scott down the lane, left hand won't go, put back won't either. Only 2 to go as Tebow gets it off, but the third quarter is going to end with the Rangers up 46-39, so they increase their lead by a couple of points. And those fans could be cheering in about 8 minutes for their team that could be heading to the finals here in 4A. We'll take a quick break and come back with the fourth quarter. Yeah. Basketball fans, if you like a DVD of this game, you can order it online now. Just go to www.prepfilms.com. You see the website, and you'll get the directions there to get a DVD of this 2012 Colorado 4A boys semi. Jordan Scott short on that one off the front of the rim. And over the top goes Hellwidge. That's the 16th foul on the Rangers. So Lewis Palmer's up 46-39 here as we get things going in the fourth quarter. You look at the numbers, and Valor's Chase Foster only 5 of 3. One of their top scorers, not shooting the ball well. He's got it now. Max McCaffrey. Good look at a good shot and a good stroke. Valor's not going away. They're only down by 5. Number 32, Brandon Pleeman's on for a little bit of time. He came on at the end of the first half too. Scott. That's a long move to the hoop. And Scott's in double digits with 10 now, to go along with his 8 rebounds. Foster forces his way in, kicks it out. Foster give and go, stops, lefty. That one goes down. That's his 6th bucket. And he has 12. Valor needs to stop. Boy, that's tough to do with Scott through the lane on Austin Sparks. Foster jumper. Got it, and the foul! Foster 3 of his first 10, 5 of 14. He's hit his last 2 shots. Take a look at it as he heads to the line. Trying to convert a 3-point play. Got it to go. Nothing but net. You see where he ended up. He can make this a 4-point game if he converts on the free throw. Short. Foster's got to be shaking his head a little bit. Owens brings it up. McCaffrey on him. Steal by Max. Max McCaffrey has a step. Pulls up. Slides it off the glass again to make it 50-47. And Russ McKinstry's going to call a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here as Valor is within 3.
30-second timeout.
Here's the steal by Max McCaffrey. Good anticipation. He took a wide angle here, and then he had to stop. Little head fake, though, and able to get it off the glass. And Max McCaffrey now with a team-high 18 points for the Eagles. As we look at the Lewis Palmer huddle, veteran coach Russ McKinstry in the middle with the directions for Josh Scott, the soon-to-be CU Buffalo. Valor energized. Fans are getting up behind them as they head back onto the hardwood. There's the student section. The Eagles head back on D, only down by 3. And under 6 to go in the quarter. Scott. He's already got a couple of buckets here in the 4th. Scott at the free throw line, out to his brother. Owens thought about it. He drives, gets a shot off, but Scott's there for the rebound and another bucket. So Scott's now got 14, and he's in double digits in rebounds as well, so a double-double for the senior. Wilson had a step. Can't get it to go. Hellwidge with the board. And he threw it away right to his coach, Russ McKinstry, who had to catch it almost in disgust, as his team has a precarious 5-point lead. Wilson for the Eagles. Can't get it to go. Couldn't draw a foul either. Smith the rebound, leaves it for Jordan Scott. Here's Josh Scott, strong to the hoop, fouled, and he is going to the line. Boy, Josh Scott looks like he's about to take over this basketball game as he now has 16. You see this move, he's gone to the hoop at least 3 or 4 times here in this quarter alone. 3rd foul on Sparks. Gets the roll for his 17th point. So Scott has 17, Smith has 18. There's Foster, fade away, can't get the roll. McCaffrey the rebound. All right, some tall trees under there, and Foster able to get the foul. He'll go to the line.
Lewis Palmer foul on number 40, Josh Scott. That's his second.
Second foul on Scott.
Chase Foster at the line to shoot 2.
So 2 for number 22. And that gets the roll to make it 55-48. Kicked out to Owens. See if they clear out again for Scott. Scott one-on-one and gets that to go. Now with 19. If you are a CU Buffaloes fan, you gotta like what you see from number 40. McCaffrey somehow gets around and gets the bucket. And he has 20, that's a game high. Still, Lewis Palmer leads by 7. Oh, that's going to be a foul on Hellwidge, and that'll be his 4th. Valor shooting here. That's the 9th team foul on Valor. So Helwich comes off. Riker comes on. Looks like we got a timeout on the floor. For Valor, they'll take a full timeout, and we'll take a little bit of time as well and come back here with 3:42 to go in the fourth. And the Rangers up by 7. You see the score, you see the time left. Lewis Palmer up by 7, 3:40 to go here in the fourth. Mark Stout with you at the Coors Event Center on the campus of the University of Colorado. The Buffaloes logo in the middle of the court. Year in and year out, this is where the 4A and 5A semis and championship games happen here in Colorado. Max McCaffrey is at the line. It's a 1-1 situation, trying to get the Eagles back to within 5. Lewis Palmer's led by as many as 9. They're up 5 after a quarter, 5 at the half, and then had a 7-point lead after 3. And McCaffrey only makes 1 of 2. Almost a steal by Max McCaffrey. Well, he is slippery. Scott's got a little position on Sparks underneath, gets a little help. Underneath, Scott. And a foul before the shot. If that's on Sparks, that'll be his 4th. Yep. So 4 on Sparks with 3:14 to go. Helwich back on. And there's Helwich. Comes off the bench, can't get it to go. McCaffrey the rebound, leaves it for brother Christian. He'll push it up. Max for 3. Off. Smith. Well, Max McCaffrey right in front of us, almost another steal. Yep, it's Valor's basketball. Christian McCaffrey leaves it for Foster. He jams to make it 57-53. Pressure from the Eagles. 2:37 and counting. Wide open. Owens kick it back out. Scott will slow it down, up by 4. Scott to the hoop. Had it knocked out of his hands, but Wilson throws it away. Underneath, almost another steal. Smith gets the bucket. Smith has 20. Wilson blocked, but a foul's called. Here's McCaffrey running the floor, and the jam from Foster to make it a 4-point game. So Valor down 6 with sophomore Marcus Wilson on the line. Gets the roll. So the Valor Christian fans, the Eagles have been pretty much playing catch up from the start. They were down 7, 9-2 early on. That bucket will cut into the lead, and it's a 4-point bulge again for the Lewis Palmer Rangers. Josh Scott, the big man, going to dribble it up. And a timeout from Russ McKinstry. Lewis Palmer up by 4. Once again, to talk about Lewis Palmer, there's their fans. 25-1 on the year. Lost the opener to Broomfield, 67-65. We'll see Broomfield against Sierra in the game that follows this contest. That loss came on December the 2nd, first game of the year. They've run off 25 since, beating Thompson Valley, Greeley Central, and Pueblo Central in the playoffs. And they won those games handily by 29, 36, and 24. Russ McKinstry and his staff talk to what many think is the top 4A team in the state. In fact, this year when you look at 5A and 4A, there's not a whole lot of discrepancy between the power of the smaller schools and the bigger schools. Looking at the Valor Christian, the Eagles have a powerhouse athletic department. They were the 4A football champs, trying to get to the championship game in basketball. Let's see what Russ McKinstry drew up here and told his Rangers with 1:50 to go. Scott, high post, drives the lane, throws it up, and gets it to go again. Valor wanted a foul. They watch the right arm here. See that little push off? A few people wanted that call. Didn't go that way. Austin Sparks, I think he might have fouled out. There's number 24. That's his 5th foul. Yep, he's going to take a seat, and Cody Tebow is going to come back on. So Sparks will sit down, and Scott on the line with 21 of the Rangers' 61 points.
Josh Scott at the line to shoot 1.
Converts on the 3-point play. Lewis Palmer by 7. Little casual pass to Wilson, back to Foster. Gets the 3 to go down. And Valor's going to take a timeout, trailing 62-58. Let's take a look at Foster. Got it back from Wilson. He threw it over and then just moved into a little space for the 3-pointer, nothing but net. And Foster, who started out slow, 3 of his first 10, now has 20 on the board. Max McCaffrey has 21. Josh Scott has 22 for the Rangers, who lead it by 4. The Valor fans kind of taking a deep breath, wondering what's going to happen in the final 90 seconds. As are we. There's Max McCaffrey. He's been impressive in the game with 21. Pressure from the Eagles on the inbounds. And a foul called, I think, on Max McCaffrey. That just must have been tipped away. Josh Scott comes back. Big man bringing it up and over. Kicks it out. Up and off the glass. Another 2 for Justin Smith. Crunch time for the Eagles. Max McCaffrey, kick out. Wilson. McCaffrey's got a look. Trying to go off the glass, can't get it to go, and I thought Valor might foul Owens. Nope. They look at Josh Scott, over to Owens. Little keep away. And a timeout called by Lewis Palmer. 49 seconds left. And they're up by 6.
Full timeout.
In that second game, Sierra goes against Broomfield. Sierra's lone loss was to Lewis Palmer by 3, 45-42. And that happened at the end of February, about a month ago. Fans are chanting LP as the students get the parents involved. There's a good shot. That would be the northeast corner. And you see that student running back up to the student section there, the parents. So 49 seconds to go. Lewis Palmer by 5 after 1, 5 at the half, 7 after 3, and 6 with 49 seconds to go in regulation. They've got the basketball. They've got a timeout left. Valor has 2. There's Foster, number 22, who will probably have his hands on the basketball when the Eagles get back on offense. Scott, Owens, Smith down the lane, drives and jams. McCaffrey down the lane. He can't get it to go. Scott with the block, but he gets the rebound, blocked again. Ooh, they call the foul. Let's take a look at that dunk by Justin Smith. He was determined to get it down. Hang off the rim. Ethan Riker's going to come on for the Rangers. Rangers fans ready to go crazy. Under 30 seconds to go. That won't go. Max gets that one. McCaffrey now with 22. I wonder if Valor's going to foul. Yeah, they foul Owens. So they're down 7. Owens goes to the line. Question is, are they just postponing the inevitable? So here's Owens, who has a single bucket of the game. It was an assist from Josh Scott underneath for a layup. He'll try to double his point total. Hits the first of 2. Big lead of the game for the Rangers has been 9. They'll try to equal that here. And Owens is good. A little bit of pressure from the Rangers. Now they'll drop off. McCaffrey pushes it. Trying to find Foster for a 3. He gets doubled and the ball is stolen away. Owens brings it back out. Smart move. Little keep away. And the foul with, as you see, 11 seconds to go. And Lewis Palmer with a couple of free throws here. Well, with one, they'll go up by double digits. Smith hits. Lewis Palmer fans are kind of chanting one more game. That would be the state championship game for the 4A boys on Saturday. And the roll to make it 70-59. Wilson stops 3, can't get it. Tipped around. And it'll be Lewis Palmer's ball with their 11-point lead. And 6 seconds on the clock. And Valor's going to send in some of their subs and call it a hard day's work as the fans stand up and cheer their Eagles who get to the Final Four. They won the football, but they're not going to win basketball. Scott holds on to it, dribbles out, And Josh Scott, his 22, and the Rangers move to the finals as Lewis Palmer wins it 70-59, and their record bumps up to 26-1. So the Rangers will await the outcome of the second of our 4A game, the semi between Broomfield and Sierra, a couple of #1 seeds that go at it next. Broomfield 25-1, Sierra 25-1. We anticipate a dogfight to see who will move on to play Lewis Palmer. So high school basketball fans, thanks for watching the first of these 4 games from the Coors Event Center, as Lewis Palmer had a tough time putting away Valor, but they end up winning it by 11, 70-59. And they did it with an emphatic dunk by Justin Smith late in the game. So the Rangers head to the 4A state championship game, and that will be Saturday night as they await the Sierra Broomfield game, which we will have for you next. So a nice win for the Rangers and their fans. They move to 26-1 with a 70-59 win over Valor Christian. Stay with us. We'll have the second game coming up here in about 10 minutes or so here on CHSAA TV.